Hi, welcome to my channel. So I'm teacher Jonathan, and today we're going to do a review on grammar. Okay, I'm going to share some grammar exercise, and I want you to have a look, right? And we will discuss some of the verb tenses and something on paraphrase. All right, let's go. Share the screen. Okay, so we are going to look at a short grammar review. There's an email that I would like you to look at. So we're going to read about Jonathan's email, yeah, the plans for the future, and then there are some tenses to view or review. Okay, so here I'm just sharing with you a short email. All right, have a look at it. It says here, "Hi Jack, hope you're well. I'm sorry I haven't written for a few months, but I'm very busy studying for my exams at the moment." Now, if you look at this email, I have put some words in bold. All right, for example, this one, if I pass them, I will get a place at university. Now, whenever you use the word if, then this part you have to usually use the present simple if you're talking about the future plans. Yeah, so you say, for example, if I pass, then you can say I will. All right, let me highlight it so you can have a look. Second. Okay, let me just. Okay, so I will just try to highlight it. Okay, I will use the same one then. Okay, now no worries. So when you say if I pass, so you use present simple, then here you say I will do something. And then the next part here it says, I would like to do a degree in art. I love painting and drawing and can't imagine. Now here there's another example. When you use certain verbs, in this example, imagine, when you use the word imagine, then usually your verb has ing. So you can say, for example, I can't imagine waking up so early, for example, all right? So this person says, I can't imagine doing anything else, all right? Then it says, my father often asks me, what kind of job will you? This is a future question. So you don't say you will, but you say will you. So will and you has to go the other way. So what kind of job will you do if you do a degree? And then just as what we said here with imagine, now when you use some certain verbs like seems or manage, you use the infinitive to plus verb. So when you use verbs like seems, you use to. So in this example, he seems to think I should study something more useful, but I'm sure I'll manage to find. Okay, so when you say manage, you cannot say finding, you have to say to find. Okay, my sister's studying business and she's working hard at the moment. If she's lucky, so you again here present simple, if she is lucky, she will get. All right. Okay, another example of verb where we have to use either to or ing. In this example, when you say miss, you put ing. Yeah. For example, I miss playing football when I was younger, for example, right? Finally, the next one, again, when you say if, you can use the present simple. In this example, there's the word can't. So you can't come. If you can't come, you will be able. If you can't come, then you can say you will be able. All right. Okay, so these are some of the verbs that you can use. All right, I will just undo all this. Please look through the video again and slowly watch it and pause if you're not too sure, yeah, of what we just went through. So try to read this email again and look at the whole reading and look at how the tenses um, are used. All right. Okay, cool. Now we're going to move on to the next one. Paraphrase. Now this exercise, sometimes in any tasks, you may be given some sentences and you may need to write in your own words. Okay, so please do remember that paraphrase means writing, or I can say using your own words. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, so let's go through the exercise. Okay. So the first one here says, I first wanted to be a famous basketball 15 years ago. Okay, so you can say, I've wanted to be a famous basketball player for 15 years, which is the, for 10 years, sorry, oh, this is a mistake here. Okay, I will change that. Not 10, but 15 years, okay? I've wanted to be a famous basketball player for, all right? And the next one, my best friend was a smoker, but he stopped for health reasons. So you could say something like, instead of was, you can say used to, or used to, or there's already the word smoke, sorry. So you can say, yeah, you can just say used to. Used to means was, right? Used to, in this example, it means was. So when you say was, it is the same as used to. So was a smoker means used to smoke. So this is called a paraphrase. Okay. All right. Now we will move on to the next two examples for you to have a look. I became a professional makeup artist in 2020. I've been a professional makeup artist. Then you can say since, because that's the start of the time. So you can use the word since. All right. They performed the dance for the first time in January. So what do you think? You can say the dance for the first time in January. So that means someone performed the dance, right? So you can say the dance was performed. This is called passive. Okay, in case you're not sure what type of grammar, this is called passive, where we just move the two words around. These are the words. Okay, for example, they. Sorry, they. And dance comes here. The dance was performed by them, if you want to say, or you don't need to use by them. Just say the dance was performed for the first time in January. Okay. All right. If you have any questions, you can put it in the comments and I will reply to them. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next part I want to share with you. Word orders. Now, when you do any test or any task, always look at the instructions. Put the words in the correct order. So you have to read all the words here. You have 7 words. So 7 words. Here you have, I think, 8 words. Then you also have like 7 or 6 words. So you have to look at this. And then you have to try to understand, okay, which word comes first and second and so on. All right. So look at these three. For example, you can say, my father does most of the housework. Yeah. My father does most of the housework. So you can say that. For the next one, what can you say? You can say, my family are going on holiday when? So you look at the time, you say next week. Oops, next week. Okay. Next one, you can say Julia is, that's the subject in the verb, yeah? Julia is the tallest. This is a superlative. So you say, is the tallest girl in school. Okay, so have a look at these three, okay? We're going to move on to another one. You can maybe take a screenshot or watch it slowly again later. Next, we are moving on to the next one. Okay, what do we have here? So next, this is a question. So you can say, what type of work do you do? Question mark. Don't forget the question mark. Okay, next one. Say, I went to the supermarket yesterday. Okay, so this is something you can also use, yeah? Remember that there's a time expression and which is yesterday, you know, and then I went to the, so you learn, once you've already formed the sentences, you can put it together correctly. All right, okay, good. Next, we're going to move on to another type of question, which is the correct form. Complete the sentences with the correct form of the verb. Now, correct form means you look at these 5 sentences, you have to see, oh, what do I need to write in these blanks? Okay, so you have to see correct form. What is the correct form? So for example, drive. When you say every day, you say, my uncle us to school every day. So it is he. So he drives. All right. Second one, last weekend. So last weekend is ed, watched. Third one is a question. Last week. So what do you say? You say, did you go? Yeah. Did you go to class last week? Next one, next month. So next month you can say, I will visit my brother next month. That is possible. Maybe some of you say I am going to visit. It's also possible. Yeah, it's good. Finally, study 2 days ago. So we know it's past, finished. So they studied for the test 2 days ago. All right. Okay. So these are just some of the examples. Now, if you have any questions, please put it in the comments, and I will reply to them. All right. Okay. So these are just some of the examples of different types of questions that I wanted to share with you. Yeah, correct form of the verb that you can see in grammar exercises, word order, correct order, paraphrase, and also exercises on tense review. All right, so these are some of the things that I wanted to share with you today. So once again, if you have any questions, please put it in the comments and I will do my best to help you with your English. All right, thank you. See you in the next video.